Hello, my dearest collective. How are you? I hope you're well. I'm just here to do a collective reading for y'all. You know what that means. Well, what does that mean, Elsie? Well, why am I here and why haven't you time-stamped it? Well, it's because this is a reading to test your intuitiveness. I'm going to call out the signs and the symbols as I need to in order to make you understand the story. But really, and really, it is about how you perceive the reading, right? It is whether it resonates or not. Absolutely. Oh. Charlie's telling me we need to include some oracles, and so I'm thinking, where are we going here? Tell me where we're going. Okay. Oh, what do we got here? All right. Let's do that then. Collective, we're going to start with the wisdom of the oracle. Let's try that. Happy October to you. Finally got to October. It's getting chilly out. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Happy October. Are you someone who celebrates Halloween in your part of the world? Let me know. Let me know what your thing is you like to do for Halloween or around Halloween. How do you celebrate? All right, here we go. Collective. Blessed. Okay. Well, somebody's feeling blessed and balanced. Somebody has some good karma coming. I don't know why. Well, somebody has some downloads coming for sure. We've got pink and purple here, right? So it's kind of like we've got, you know, the head chakra is kind of always going. We've got the crown that she's got on is all lit up. So crown chakra energy. You might be someone who really likes pinks, purples, and mauves. I also feel like the blessed part of it is I think that the worst is over, is what I want to say. And that we have 22. You're now going to come into some balance, collective. That it's been tough up to here. I feel that's what we're supposed to know. It's been hard up to here. And the reason that you're blessed is because it's been hard up to here. We have card number 22, and that is all about balance. It breaks down to a 4. And so we could be talking about a blessed foundation, I want to say. A blessed foundation, whatever that means to you. Could be work foundation, family foundation, love foundation, whatever it is. Yeah. I feel like things are even or starting on a good foundation, or that you always have a blessed or a blessed foundation. You make sure that it's blessed, right? The things that you're doing are the things that are pure within your heart. You know, you're not being forced to do anything. Yeah, I feel like you always want to start with an even keel or a blessed foundation. All right, what else we got here? We've got money path. Oh, interesting. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Wow. Okay. Someone has some money coming, and you might be blessed with the money that'll give you stability. And the 4, right? 2 and 2 is 4. It might be some financial thing that is going to come in and bless you and give you some financial stability. We have tankard. Celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Okay. That's what's coming up in the future. I feel like you're blessed, and these are the blessings that are coming, and that's why I wanted to start on in the future rather than in the past. It's because I always like to focus on moving forward, right? It's important. It really is important that we know the past. And we must know the past in order not to make those mistakes again. So yes, what is in the past has already happened, and it's no big revelation to you, right? Yeah, it's like it's easy to look back and know that you're making right decisions because of everything that happened in the past. You can see it clearly now. But it's really important to know that the past, what the past was, in order to know if this is the resonant future for you, right? If it resonates with you. So I think you're going to be blessed with money. I think you're going to be blessed with good times, easy times, people, friends and family. I feel like you're just going to come across some money. So I don't know that it's anything that you necessarily have to work for. It's not money that would come from your job, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I feel like it's something that is given to you, a gift, or you come into money through something that happened in the family. I hope it's not tragic. But, something that worked out in your favor. So we have strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Interesting. So that's the fire. So you've come from the fire, right? Just like the king and the queen of wands, you've come from the fire. You have been put through trials. And that's why you have strong emotion. And you absolutely know, yes or no, if you love it or hate it. There's no in between for you. You either love it or you hate it. And I feel like the reason you can make that decision is because you've been through a lot of trials in the past. You know the difference. One more card for the collective in the past, please. All right, let's take it. Oh, this one flipped over. Okay, well, I'll take this one, which says torch. It says spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. That's what the fire is about. I love it. The fire lit the torch. It's time to go on this beautiful path where I know my worth. And that's the blessing. That's what gives you the beautiful foundation. You're building upon a blessed foundation. Oh, it's really beautiful. Collective, you always bring me the beautiful energy. Thank you. That really is lovely. We're going to read this one, but we're not going to pull it out here in the deck. It says, a wish will not be granted, so a broken wishbone. So for some of you, you come from a place, I feel, that nothing was ever going good for you. You felt like everyone around you had everything they needed. And what about me? That's what I feel like you're trying to say here. What about me? I feel like you come from a place where, in the past, because being through so much trial by fire, I feel you come from a place in the past that taught you lessons in a hard way. Yeah, for sure. What are we doing now? Right. Let's look in a mirror here. It's on the money path. What's the celebration, the fun, and enjoyment about? The money path. The path with some money is waiting for you to find it. So you're going to have to seek it. It's not going to drop in your lap. You're going to have to seek it. Something is going to be like, oh, I didn't know that. Why didn't I know that? And then when you look for it, that's when you find it. But I feel like when I say look for it, I don't think it's a physical place that you look. I think it's something in your mind. It's like, wait a second. Why didn't I hear about that thing? Maybe I should follow up on that thing. Whatever it was. Triangle. Blessed. Looking, you're going to be blessed looking for money. It's going to come through. You're going to meet somebody at a celebration or a fun place. You're going to be having fun and enjoyment somewhere. And you're going to meet someone. I feel like that other someone is either in a relationship, married, or someone who is like just in the midst of backing out of a relationship. But nonetheless, it's going to cause a triangle here. Yeah. But I feel like that person is significant and that you'll meet them in a celebratory, fun, enjoying kind of way. It might be, this person might lead you to the money. They might put you on a path that leads you to that money. And that would be a blessed drop for sure. There we go. Well, we're talking about money for sure, right? We said it a lot. Yeah. So I feel like you have, you are someone who is now aware of your financial situation. And what I mean by that is maybe you didn't have a lot of pentacles to count, and so you just didn't count them. It was just a running total of stuff going in and stuff being paid out, and you were being left with barely anything at the end of the month. I think that's about to change. So maybe for some of you, you will find this money on the path once you start moving forward and talking to this person. I feel like somebody who is married or in a relationship is playing a significant role in your life. And I feel like this person is going to lead you to the money. Yeah. And that could mean like maybe you have a business idea and they fund it, or they have really great ideas or willing to work with you on it. I feel like it's going to lead you to the money. And it's going to be so much fun along the way. And the thing is it doesn't matter whether or not this person is really available for you, because I think it's going to start out as a business partnership. But this person, I feel, is someone that you know, someone that you trust, or you wouldn't let them into your foundation like this, because you really live a spiritual foundation, I feel, collective. You live a spiritual foundation. You're always trying to stay balanced in your spirituality. And I feel like you don't want this person to come in and rock your life, right? But I feel like it's necessary for them to come in, because they're the one that might be leading you to the money, to the finances, or the luck, or the wealth, whatever it is. Someone who has good words. The Ice Queen I see is the Queen of Swords. So someone who's really smart, highly smart, might talk out of turn. I'm just saying, or they might say things that are not socially acceptable, or might offend some people. This person is very, very honest, and they don't really care if you like it or not. Yeah. All right. Using the Jack-o'-lantern Tarot. Thank you so much. We have the Devil. Oh boy. That doesn't feel great. It feels like either someone who overworks themselves because of their possessive nature of money. Yeah, somebody who almost to the point of toxic. Somebody who really needed people to see them with their money. So they weren't necessarily at the time paying attention to spiritual things or development or enlightenment, awareness, that kind of thing. It's like this is the unawareness. This is the person who's unaware that they have put money over people. And the devil likes to keep you there. And it's not like it's bad to make money. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you have an imbalance in your life of any kind that is causing you to put one thing in front of another, for a nefarious reason, then you might just want to look back on it, I'm saying, right? Whether you buy too many shoes and then you can't make rent, or whether you buy that Birkin bag and now you're taking the risk with that money. And I feel like because you like to take those risks with money, that you work a lot. Or we could be talking about your person. But I feel like the money, having to be seen with the status of money is something that you had to do in the past, or felt like you were attached to in the past, or maybe it was your identity, because this is toxic energy, right? So I feel like, or maybe you were living in scarcity. This is also scarcity. This is feeling like you're never going to have the opportunity again, or that you're not enough, or that life isn't going to give you enough. And so all you do is work and work and work. So, and it just gets out of control. So it leaves your life without balance. And I don't care if it's because you're, buying too many shoes and you can't make the rent, or whatever it is, you're putting one thing over another, and it's not healthy for you. So I feel like this person was working too much. But I feel like there is a spiritual, there's a spiritual connection here. You could be someone who works in a spiritual business, right? Maybe you are the spiritualist. You work in the business and you're working too much. It might be a warning to slow down. It's this spiritual development and enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. There is a fire here. So this is probably something you're very passionate about. You might be someone who works too much, and sometimes you have a love-hate relationship with whatever it is that you do. You love it, but sometimes you hate it. I feel like that you don't really communicate with people sometimes when you get into your positions of overwork, that sometimes you cut people out, or you don't share things. I feel like you're just you keep what you do under wraps. Maybe you don't share a lot of it with people, even though you feel blessed and you have a super big passion. Now we have, 2 cards of passion, Ace of Wands. Even it could be a brand new passion for you, and it's something that you do that does afford an income for you, but something that you love so much that you get wrapped up in it. And that's the truth of it. When you find something that you love, and sometimes it's not necessarily working for someone else, sometimes it's working for yourself, you can get tied up in this energy and forget that you need to connect to people. Yeah. And it makes you so damn happy. Yeah, whatever you do for a living, collective, I feel like it just gives you ultimate happiness, the apex of happiness here, right? It gives you emotional happiness. And, the thing is that money will afford you some of that, not having to worry about it, right? Not having to worry about not having enough. So I think you absolutely love what you do that makes you money. It feels like it was something that maybe you had an obsession about, and then you decided to put it into a business, or you do have an obsessive thought about something that you think will make you money, and this is your sign for you to get it on paper. It's time for you to live your dream. Look at this. Your life is blessed around, is based around your blessed foundation. I feel like I'm connecting with someone who should be putting an idea for business, whatever it is that you do, that's an innate. So I'm just going to give you an example. Like, I feel like maybe you have your grandmother's bread recipe and it was like the talk of the town, and you love to bake, but you haven't pulled out your grandma's old cookbooks in a while. And I think you will. And I think that's the ticket. It may for you not be baking. It may be music. It may be anything else. But I feel it's going to lead to big blessings, which is going to include money and something you're passionate about, something that you will almost work your butt off to a toxic state. Yes. So I think this leads you down the money path. Now we know where your money path is, right? It leads you down the path to money, I feel. So, and enjoyment and celebration, and you love it. But I feel like there is, again, still some sort of an opportunity that's coming from someone who is already in a relationship. Someone who has been, someone who's not quite ready to take the other path, someone who's not quite ready to make the decision or to go to the crossroads. Okay, so that's why we have a triangle, because I feel like we have a person that that has a person, and this person's not yet ready to take the adventure. They're not yet ready to make the decision to go, and I feel like they're obsessively overthinking it, that they do want to move forward here because they know where they're going is there's going to be celebration, fun, and enjoyment, and there's a lot of money to be made. This person's watching you. That's what it feels like. They see you living your passion, or they know you've been living your passion, and this is what it feels like. Somebody who is making a decision possibly to leave another relationship, or who has already made the decision. Maybe they're already thinking about getting out of that relationship, but I feel like somebody here is not ready to make the decision yet, which path they're going to take. What they do know is that they need to communicate with you. And I feel like they need to communicate with you because I think this sort of truth is going to tell you that this is coming to an end here, that this triangle is... I feel like it's somebody who is married. You knew that they were married. I don't think that it's any revelation to you. I feel like you know that somebody was getting out of something. They could have been separated. Maybe they're separated while you're talking to them. You know that it's going on for them. But I feel like there's going to be communication here. This person who is getting out of this triangle, I feel somebody's being cut out here. So this person who's getting out of, they're getting out of a relationship, a thing, whatever it was, it could be a job. This person is going to communicate with you. Uh-oh. Because this person really has a lot of feelings for you. I feel like they know that they're connected to you in a way that you're not connected, or they're not connected to anyone else. This person wants to be super vulnerable with you about the bad things and the good things, about the things that worked out well and are flourishing, and the things that burnt to the ground. They want to be completely honest with you, collective. They want you to know exactly what's been going on, that they couldn't wait anymore. They were trying to wait for this to come to an end first, for them to cut out their person, but they can't wait anymore. Yeah, they made a decision a long time ago. They made a decision a long time ago that they were going right, or hands on the wand, but they couldn't, for whatever reason, could not get to you. We have the Six of Cups. This is a beautiful friendship, or an affection for two people. Two people have an affection. They've been, they've gifted each other things, maybe a bottle of wine, or, maybe you bought their dinner one night at a group meeting, or, you know what I mean? I don't feel like it's anything that is transpired in the 3D as some sort of relationship. This feels like really deep affection for someone that you have a lot of respect for, someone that you've known for a long time, and someone who evokes emotion in you, someone you've been manifesting. All right, where are we going now? Okay, here we go. Tell us what's blessed. Tell us more about this blessing, or what is blessed. What foundation is blessed? Oops. What kind of foundation is blessed here? You have a blessed foundation that's opening here. Or maybe you're already on that blessed foundation. Blessed, blessed, whatever you want to call it. All right. Success. So what bridges you two is success. They're successful in their life. You're successful in your life. And I feel right now that you're not even really giving a whole lot of energy to this person, because you know that they're with another person. Although this person is feeling like they're going to cut somebody out because they need to talk to you, I don't think it's because of, let's just be straight with that, I don't think someone is leaving another relationship because they want to be with you. I feel like it was a natural progression in their own relationship. This doesn't feel like a nefarious, I'm cutting you out because I'm going on, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel harsh or hard. It feels truthful and honest. And honestly, I know that I have a soulmate out there, and it's not you. So I feel like the success you're seeing here is that they're having success in their life, getting through what they need to get through. You're having success in your life, and what's going to bridge you is the fact that you're both successful. That's kind of lovely. Purity. This is a pure connection, pure love, pure kindness, two people that really have great affection for each other. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Okay, let's collective. Let's look at my deck here. Let's get some more details about your person. Let's figure out what's going on. Let's get some details. So, this is just, I compiled, right? Compiled this of just questions that I get asked in private readings, right? Who's this person? What are they doing? What do they look like? Are they my soulmate? There we go. It is a soul recognition that you have with this person who is trying to make a decision to get out of this triangle situation. And I feel it's triangled because I feel that although this person is in some sort of a relationship that is or was committed, I feel like you are the person that is the third, but only in their mind, right? Yeah. Soul recognition. So this is a soulmate. That's why you feel so connected to them. This could be one of you or both of you has lighter eyes or darker skin. We have in the next few days. So it feels like somebody is going to connect with you in the next few days here. You could be the older feminine, or your person could be the older feminine who is a mother. And this person, I feel, could have very... I always want to say, and it's only when I see Aquarius, and I don't know why, but I feel stuck. That's what it feels like. It feels like we could be talking about an Aquarius who feels stuck, or somebody who is a fixed sign, right? An Aquarius is a fixed sign, and you may have already made your decision to not go back, but I feel like you're getting pulled to each other. And I feel like that person's always been on your mind anyway, if I'm talking about you. You don't have to be an Aquarius. It could be in your, in your big three, the sun, moon, rising, but I feel like it's an energy. This mother, this older feminine, whether it's you or whether it's them, I feel is someone who has been in a real stuck energy about whoever is over here. I feel this person is stuck. This person who can't make a decision, who is waiting to cut someone out, that's what the stuck energy is. I feel like we are at a standstill or a face-off. Charlie's showing me two people in a dusty old cowboy town, right? Standing on either end. Yeah, the sun is shining through the dust and we're looking at someone who's in a showdown, right? It feels like that. It's been a showdown energy. It's like I can't do anything, and this person couldn't really do anything because of the third party, and you are just paying attention to your pentacles. Yeah, you're just minding your business, minding yourself, thinking about how happy it's going to be when you see this person. There's a major attraction. This person's coming in seeking passion. Yeah. So there's someone who is seeking passion. It can't be right now. Now is not the time. We didn't see anything that said it was divine timing, right? Nothing. But we do have a soul recognition here. This person seeks passion. It could be passions of the flesh. It could be they like to climb mountains and, jump out of planes. But they seek passion. And they seek passion in this major attraction as well. So it could be someone who is Aquarius, or they might present to you as the king or the queen of swords. This could also mean that we had an argument, or we didn't have very good communication between us. And so that's why we're not talking. So for some of you, you will see this person, or they will make first contact before the end of the year, which is approaching quickly, is it not? Yeah. We're already close to the middle of October. All right. For those of you that have been waiting, right? All right. Let's take a look at Amira here. We'll give some energy to the end of the read. So we could be looking at a young female who is going to get a new love. And I don't care how old you are. You feel like you're young? You're young. You're youthful. It says youthful. It says young, feminine, but it's youthful, right? Youthful, you like, youthful could mean, yeah, you're not stuck in the 80s or the 90s. You're in 2022 and you dress trendy. You're a person who takes care of yourself in the trends. Like, you're always on top of your music and fashion. This isn't somebody who's going to be, in 2022 who's living in, on the music of 1970. That's not what's going on here. I feel like this person, regardless of age, I feel is someone who is youthful, dresses young, feels young, loves music of now, that kind of thing, regardless of the age. So, this is for some of you a new person or an unknown person. And it says here, foreign themes or distance. So this person could live at a distance, cross the ocean for sure. You might have to take a plane or a train or a boat to get to them. Probably not a boat, but a plane likely. And foreign themes. So it could be someone who is across the distance, right? There is going to be communication, and somebody is going to have a gift. There's somebody here who is used to being controlled, and this person's taking back their power. I would venture a guess it's here if that's you. Somebody is releasing something and taking back their power because there is another union. Here we go. True love on the bottom. I think we just dropped the mic right there. Collector, thank you so much for clicking here. If you're interested in a private read, anything this sounds familiar to you, please know that I do have prices for every pocketbook, and the only way that you can book me is by going over to Wizio and booking there. It's safe for you and it's safe for me. And just please understand that if you're not booking at Wizio, that reading is not with me, no matter who reaches out to you. Okay, I'm gonna go for now, and I love you, Collective. Thank you so much. I am out. Bye-bye.